How is everyone doing today? And in this video, we are going to cover the complete guide to accessories. We are going to talk about each accessory, which ones are the best to go for, and also resource management for building all these accessories, because there are some pits that you can fall into if not managed properly. Before we get into the rest of the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, sub, all that different type of stuff. And also thank y'all guys for 500 subs. It's really cool to see the channel growing before the 100-day celebration for Heaven Burns Red. So this is super cool. But let's go ahead and get on with the video. Accessories for the most part will be unlocked once you pass chapter 1 day 11, which is where you unlock the first few accessories through flashback battles and dungeons. These flashback battles will be a good source of XP early on for underleveled units, and can also provide you with temporary accessories for early game, while also allowing you to earn materials for the respective damage type as well. During this part of your journey with accessories, you can really just auto add them as a boost from these specific accessories, which are going to be minor, and we'll just pad out some additional stats for the meantime. Once you hit chapter 3 day 20, you will unlock the real deal, where you will have the gem flashback mode unlocked, where you will start crafting accessories with, of course, a hint of RNG. Before we get into what we should be looking for, we should start talking about where to grab most of these accessories, plus what they specifically do. For your first slot is going to be your rings. These rings are going to be obtainable through their own specific dungeon. Rings will increase your strength and dexterity, which are going to be catered towards your offensive memoria. Strength is going to give you more HP damage, while dexterity is going to give you more DP damage. Your second slot will be your earrings, by far one of your most important pieces of gear, as this slot effectively gives you the largest increase in your own DP plus intelligence. DP is one of the most important stats in the game, due to it effectively allowing you to take on harder content with enemies doing more damage and allowing you to soak up harder hits, while intelligence gives you stronger heals, debuffs, and buffs, which is very important in Heaven Burns Red. Your third slot will be your bracelet, which is going to give you vitality and spirit. These two stats impact how much damage you actually take compared to what the enemy has done to you. The more you have, the less you take. The fourth slot is going to be your necklace, which allows you to gain initial SP plus increased elemental skill usage. This accessory also boosts luck, which is factored into fragile and crit chance. Your fifth slot is going to be your orb, which is a farther in accessory, which allows you to learn new moves that can impact your character's performance. The orbs can take a spot on the slot, but can be further learned to keep the move on the orb without having the orb exactly on the unit. And your last slot will be your momento. This is character specific, which gives them specific stats. On all pieces of equipment, you will have these boxes, which will allow you to unlock and reroll substats. You should not unlock any substat rolls until further in the video, where I will talk about what you should be looking for, so you don't waste any ambers, which are harder to get than the sunshine drops, which are used to reroll. These substats rerolls can depend on the rolls of your units. All units specifically want vitality and spirit so that they can last longer in battle, while attackers want strength, breakers want dexterity, defenders want vitality, and all other roles, debuffers, buffers, and healers want intelligence. Now that we have covered basically every possible accessory and what they do, now we can talk about the order plus how important some of these are. For your first pieces of gear, you are going to want to grind for your earrings. Your earrings, as shown before, are the main way of increasing your DP, which enables you to do harder content. You will be crafting earrings using diamonds, which drop from every flashback battle but one, and respective gems through specific bosses. All of these accessories, as you can see from the description, have a range of RNG from the worst stat it can roll versus the max. For the earrings, we are going to want to roll from 900 DP to preferably 1200 DP, as this is the highest amount of additional DP you will get from any source, while the intelligence, the higher the better, and something you could strive for to get higher in the future. The specific earrings you are going to want are attacking earrings for your attackers, infiltrating earrings for your breakers, and devastating earrings for the rest of your party, as devastation increase can greatly boost your damage for multiple endgame modes, while driving earrings can be great for certain other teams dealing with the overdrive bar or dungeon runs, but devastating earrings should be the overall better option for most of your other teammates. The one thing to note, which is a great thing about this game, is that you only need 6 pieces for the majority of your teams. Accessories are thankfully not character based and are team based, so every team you build will start with a clean slate of items you can use, which means all 6 earrings you won't bind to a single character, but rather bind it to a team slot instead, allowing you to make multiple teams using the same 6 accessories. Once you get your 6 earrings that are in the 900 to 1200 DP range, you can move on to the bracelets, which are the second most important, as these raise spirit and vitality, which again beef up your units you have, allowing you to take more damage for endgame content. You will want to craft bracelets until you are able to get around the 38 to 38 stat range with vitality and spirit or more, which of course shooting for higher in the future with how you could get even higher stats, which will allow you to take even more damage. These bracelets allow you to change the element of your normal attacks, which can be great for building overdrive for those bosses who are weak to certain elements or are resistant to null attacks or are resistant to a certain damage type. Rings allow you to increase the damage of your elemental skills, which can be grinded from the related dungeons, and of course keep in mind the weaknesses when grinding out these specific dungeons. Necklaces are the least important gear but can be helpful in certain situations, which can give you quicker clears with more initial SP and also an extra use of your EX skill. Mementos allow you to gain more stats for specific SS Memoria, and the unlock conditions can be found in their memento slot and are gained in the recollections in the Garden of Memories. Orbs allow you to learn new moves, which some are more helpful than others. This is going to take place after you complete gearing out your Memoria. There are 2 orbs you will look out for, which are going to be the Skillfulness Orb and the Impetus Orb. The Skillfulness Orb will allow you to spend 1 SP for 3 SP, giving you a net positive of 2 extra SP for not attacking the enemy. The Impetus Orb will allow you to use 6 SP for 15% overdrive, which can be useful in certain use cases. These orb moves can be learned, which allows you to unequip the specific orb and learn other moves while keeping the move itself on that character by completing the respective bosses with that orb on. And lastly, the charms, which are available after getting to level 170 in gear for one specific team. These charms will unlock a new boss, which will allow you to gain a new currency which these charms are made from. These charms will provide you with additional base stats, which can power up your characters even more than before. Of course, you want to aim as high as possible for this, but will be a long ride, and this goes for not only the specific accessories that we talked about on the first page, but also the charms that I just mentioned. Take your time and equip new gear once a new one comes out with better stats, and then go ahead and put them on your characters. This has been all that can give in terms of information of accessories, so let me know if you learned anything new, and also let me know if I helped you out with this crazy system of gear. Hopefully everyone has good RNG and gets the accessories they want the first time, but go ahead and start leveling up your characters and start gearing them out, because we know the end game is going to get crazier as time goes by. And make sure to log in for your guaranteed SS ticket in the 100-day celebration recruitment, which is about to take place. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all guys in the next one, and peace.